So believing God when transition becomes displeasing. You know what? There are transitions that are good. Graduation, a vacation, marriage, honeymoon, probably winning get a good prize, a great prize, a big prize, a wonderful prize, a competition that eventually paid off, and it is beautiful. Delightful transition, but there are transitions that are displeasing. Why are we displeased? Why don't we like that transition that God allows? Why? I'll reveal two things in a little while. In Exodus chapter 17, verse 1 to 6, it says here, directed by God, the whole company of Israel moved on by stages from the wilderness of Sin. They set camp at Rephidim, and there wasn't a drop of water for the people to drink. Can you imagine that? They came from a wilderness, and from that wilderness they set camp in Rephidim, and in Rephidim something powerful took place as well there. And here they are, and there wasn't a drop of water for the people to drink. Now, remember the other week, there was some water, but the water was bitter. But this time, there was not even a drop of water for the people to drink. So the people took Moses to task. They asked Moses, give us water to drink. You are our leader. You are our shepherd. You are our pastor. You are the one that delivered us, that took us away from Egypt. Give us water to drink. That was their demand. But Moses said, why pester me? Why are you now testing God? But the people were thirsty for water there. They complained to Moses, why did you take us from Egypt and drag us out here with our children and animals? Do you want us to die of thirst? I think you want us to die of thirst. So they were murmuring. This transition is displeasing. Are there transitions in your life that you say, Lord, you want harm in my life? You don't love me anymore. It's making things difficult. And do you want me to give up? Do you want me to die? Do you want me to just say, I call it quits? And this is displeasing. So Moses cried out to God in prayer, what can I do with these people? Any minute now, they'll kill me. They want me to produce water. I cannot produce water. They are furious. They are thirsty, and they would like to kill me, probably. And God said to Moses, go on out ahead of the people. I like that one. God is saying, you are the leader. You go on out ahead of the people. Don't stay with the people in their murmurs, in their clamors, but rather you move ahead of the people. Now look at this one in verse 5 and 6. Taking with you some of the elders of Israel. So this is now Leadership Training School 101 from the Lord to Moses. Moses, you go out ahead of the people, but not only you. This time I would like you to take some elders, to take some people, to take some a group with you. Take the staff you used to strike the Nile. As you go out, not only together with the people who are leaders, but rather this time you take a rod, a staff, to strike the Nile and go. I'm going to be present before you there on the rock at Horeb. I like this one. No? Just listen to the Lord. Do not listen to the people. Do not listen to murmur, but rather listen to the Lord. And this time the Lord said, don't go alone, be together with some elders. You are to strike the rock, water will gush out of it, and the people will drink. Okay, I give you now the solution, but you know what? I'm not just giving you the solution, I'm giving you now a direction of letting people understand that you are not the only leader, but rather there are leaders together with you, the elders. And I would like to make sure that that be endorsed as they see a miracle of water gushing forth from the rock. And Moses did what he said with the elders of Israel right there watching. So this was now a confirmation. What will happen? Will there be a miracle? And of course, it happened And at the same time, wow, there was an endorsement not just of one leader, but this time a group of elders in front of the people. And there was, of course, an obedience directed to God, and God eventually is the one who is given credit. As we obey Him, the Lord provides water. The Lord would provide for all our thirst, for all our needs, for all our hunger. We just have to trust in Him. He named the place Masa. It means a testing place. You have a Masa. You and I have Masas. There are testing place. In the midst of a testing place, I pray that it will not be discomforting or displeasing, but rather it is a point in which we can trust in the Lord. Another is, he called the place Meriba, because in Meriba, the word Meriba means quarreling. Because of the quarreling of the Israelites and because of their testing of God when they said, is God here with us or not? And they were asking Moses regarding that matter. So, wow, here we see that there is some reactions, there is some manifestation of their character in the midst of a transition. The people complained about the problem, the trouble with the Israelites was they had hard hearts and they would not submit to the Lord, so they rebelled against His will. So I'll give you two reasons why transitions that God is allowing, instead of us trusting Him and saying, Lord, surprise us again, Lord, do your work again in our lives. Instead of that attitude, they are displeased and they're filled with murmurs. Sometimes that can happen to me. It can happen to you. Why? Two reasons. Number one, our heart is revealed. It is hard toward Papa God. We don't want to trust Father. Number one. Because we don't want to trust Father, the transition becomes displeasing. Number two, we will not submit to His guidance and leading. We want it our own way. And if we want it our own way, what happens? It is not a fit thing. Therefore, it is displeasing and even more pain can take place. Brothers and sisters, listen. Hot water. Mainit na tubig po. Mainit na tubig. Hot water. You put potato there in that hot water. What happens? The potato softens. What about egg? You put an egg inside the hot water. What happens? The egg hardens. But what about coffee? The coffee changes the hot water. Yeah, it changes the hot water. It gives flavor to the hot water. Same circumstance, different hearts, different composition. I pray that when there are transitions that are coming our ways, because there will be, I pray we say, Lord, I surrender. Lord, what do you want? Lord, I would like to follow your God-ordained leadership. And Father God, may we just follow you even if we do not understand. This is the beauty of freedom from Exodus to the Promised Land. But it was not just about a go signal. It was also a staying on the path, allowing the Lord to help them and guide them along the way. Therefore, believing God when transition becomes displeasing is to understand His heart for us. You have to understand the heart of God. He does not want to punish us. He wants to get our attention. He wants us to be listening to Him. He wants us to trust in Him. Everything He does is for our good, no matter how painful the situation there is. So God bless you, Pastor J.R. here in our Catch Church. I pray that when there is a transition, do not catch yourself murmuring. Bawal magreklamo, bawal magcomplain, bawal magblame. Rather, when there is a displeasing situation, you say, Lord, how can I pray? Lord, what's next? Lord, what do you want me to do? Lord, what's your plan? I'm open and I'm listening, and I trust in you because you are my Father in heaven that is so good and kind to me. All right, in your small group, you discuss, and God bless you. May you become like coffee. You change the hot water rather than the water changing and hardening you. God bless you.